Have you ever found yourself waking up in the eerie stillness of the night, somewhere between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., and wondered why? This phenomenon is more common than you might think, and according to Buddhist wisdom, it's not just your body playing tricks on you. Waking up during this sacred window of time can be deeply symbolic, pointing to powerful spiritual, emotional, and even energetic shifts happening within you. In Buddhist teachings and other ancient Eastern philosophies, the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are known as the divine hours. It's when the veil between the spiritual and physical world is said to be the thinnest. Buddhist monks wake during this exact period every single day, not because of habit, but because it aligns with the natural energy rhythms of the universe. According to traditional Chinese medicine and Buddhist principles, this is the time when the lung meridian is most active, a signal that deep healing, transformation, or awakening is possible. But waking up at this hour isn't something to fear. In fact, it's a golden opportunity, a spiritual wake-up call. Maybe your body is fine, but your spirit is restless. Maybe you're being nudged by the universe to pay attention to something important. And if you learn how to respond to this call correctly, you can turn these early hours into a time of immense power and personal growth. In this video, we'll explore 9 essential insights and techniques drawn from Buddhist wisdom that can help you make the most of this sacred hour. Whether it's calming your thoughts, deepening your spiritual practice, or listening more closely to your inner guidance, what you do during this time could change your entire day, or even your life. 1. Embrace the silence. There's something profoundly mystical about the stillness between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. The world is asleep. The air is quiet. And in this moment, you are alone, with your thoughts, your spirit, and your breath. According to Buddhist philosophy, this period of silence is not accidental. It's intentional. The universe is quiet, so you can hear what you've been ignoring. When you first wake up during these hours, do not rush to check your phone or scroll through social media. Instead, pause, stay still, notice the silence around you and the quiet within you. In Buddhist temples, monks begin their day during this sacred window, not with noise or movement, but with deep, mindful observation. Why? Because silence is more than absence. It's presence. It's a chance to reconnect with your essence without distractions. Start by sitting upright or staying in bed with your spine straight. Close your eyes. Feel your breath without trying to change it. This isn't just about relaxation, it's about deep spiritual alignment. This moment is your gateway to clarity. In the quiet, your mind becomes a mirror, reflecting what's truly within. The Buddhist concept of sati, or mindfulness, is most powerful when it's practiced in silence. At 3 a.m., there's no outside noise competing for your attention. That makes this the ideal time to observe your thoughts, watch them pass, and understand their source. What are you worried about? What are you hoping for? The silence helps those answers rise to the surface naturally. It's also a time to listen, not just to your thoughts, but to your intuition. Some Buddhists believe that the soul communicates best when the world is still. That sudden wake-up might not be insomnia. It might be insight trying to reach you. Don't just go back to sleep. Embrace the silence. Listen deeply. Because what you hear could be your path forward. 2. Focus on the breath. Once you've embraced the silence, the next step is to anchor yourself in your breath. In Buddhism, the breath is not just a physical function. It's the bridge between body and mind, between the conscious and subconscious. It is the very essence of your life force. And when you wake between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., your breath becomes your guide. This time is considered energetically sensitive. Your mind is not fully alert, yet not fully asleep. It's the perfect state for deep breathing practices that align you with your higher self. Buddhist monks use this window to practice anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing. It's one of the core meditation practices taught by the Buddha himself. Why? Because in the breath lies the power to calm the chaos within and to reconnect to universal truth. Start by bringing your full attention to the air entering your nose. Notice how it feels, cool as it enters, warm as it leaves. Inhale gently and fully, then exhale slowly and intentionally. You're not trying to control your breath, but to become one with it. Inhale awareness, exhale distraction. As thoughts arise, and they will, do not chase them. Let them drift past like clouds. Your breath is your anchor. Every time you return to it, you're training your mind to come home to the present moment. According to Buddhist texts, even just 10 minutes of mindful breathing can dissolve anxiety, clarify the mind, and even shift your energetic state for the rest of the day. Also, this practice activates the parasympathetic nervous system, triggering a relaxation response. That means even if you don't fall back asleep immediately, your body is still resting and recharging. In many Buddhist traditions, the breath is seen as sacred. It connects you to the Dhamma, the universal law. And in those sacred hours before dawn, it becomes your tool for peace, healing, and awakening. 3. Meditate on intention. With silence embraced and breath as your anchor, the next step is to set your intention. But this is not just about thinking positive thoughts or making a to-do list. In Buddhist wisdom, intention, cetana, is considered one of the driving forces behind karma. It is the seed from which all actions grow. And when planted during the sacred hours of 3 a.m. to 5 a.m., it holds incredible spiritual potency. This time, often referred to as the hour of Brahma in Buddhist and yogic teachings, is believed to be the most spiritually charged window of the entire day. It is a time when the mind is most receptive and the heart is most open. That's why monks and serious practitioners use this time to meditate with a specific, clear intention. What kind of person do you want to be today? What emotional patterns do you want to shift? What spiritual path are you walking? Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and place your awareness gently on your heart center. Then ask yourself, what do I need most right now? Peace, courage, healing, forgiveness? Let the answer arise without forcing it. Once you feel it, speak it inwardly. For example, today I choose peace. Or, I move forward with love. Say it slowly. Feel it in your body. Let it resonate deeply. This is not wishful thinking. According to Buddhist psychology, setting a conscious intention activates neural pathways aligned with that energy. In other words, you're programming your subconscious with clarity and purpose. What you feed your mind during these hours can shape your emotional state for the rest of the day. Moreover, this practice aligns with the Noble Eightfold Path, specifically right intention. By taking a few moments to focus your mind and heart on compassion, wisdom, or balance, you're not just improving your day, you're aligning with a deeper spiritual truth. You're moving through life on purpose. 4. Reflect on your dreams. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. often follows vivid or unusual dreams. While most people brush them off as random images, Buddhist wisdom teaches that dreams during these hours can carry profound insights. In many Eastern traditions, the dream world is seen as a mirror, reflecting hidden thoughts, unresolved emotions, or even messages from the unconscious or the divine. So instead of forgetting your dreams, reflect on them. At this hour, your conscious mind is still in transition. You're not fully awake, and your logical brain hasn't taken over yet. That makes it the perfect time to gently revisit your dreams. Keep a journal or a notepad beside your bed. The moment you wake up, even before you move too much, close your eyes again and mentally retrace what you remember. What did you see? Who was there? How did it make you feel? From a Buddhist perspective, the dream state is a form of consciousness. In fact, Tibetan Buddhism has a practice known as dream yoga, a meditative discipline where practitioners use the dream state to explore awareness, practice mindfulness, and even achieve lucid insight. While you may not be a seasoned monk, you can still tap into this ancient wisdom by using your early waking hours to decode the symbolic language of your subconscious. Were you running in your dream? That could signal avoidance. Were you flying? It might symbolize a desire for freedom. Did a loved one visit you? Perhaps there's unresolved emotion. These interpretations are not about superstition. They are about self-awareness. Your inner world is trying to talk to you. Reflecting on your dreams helps you discover what's beneath the surface of your daily thoughts. And when done between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., the clarity and sensitivity of your mind make it easier to uncover truth. So don't dismiss your dreams. Write them down. Reflect on them. They may be revealing exactly what your soul needs to heal or grow. 5. Connect with your higher self. The still hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are more than just quiet. They're sacred. According to Buddhist wisdom, this is when the ego's grip is weakest and the voice of the higher self becomes loudest. But most people never hear it, because they rush back to sleep or distract themselves. If you're awake during these hours, it's not a disturbance. It's an invitation to connect with something deeper. Your higher self is not some mystical being outside of you. It is your truest, wisest essence, the part of you that exists beyond fear, insecurity, and the chaos of everyday life. In Buddhist terms, it aligns with the concept of Buddha nature, the inherent purity and wisdom within all beings. And during this sacred window, the energy of the world supports you in accessing that state. How do you connect with your higher self? Start by placing one hand over your heart and the other over your belly. Sit quietly, breathe, and ask inwardly, what truth am I ready to hear? Don't expect an answer in words. Often, your higher self communicates in feelings, images, or sudden clarity. You might feel a release of emotion. You might feel warmth. You might feel nothing. And that's okay too. The key is to be open. You can also speak affirmations aloud or silently, ones that resonate with your deepest self. I am safe. I am guided. I trust the unfolding of my path. I am more than my thoughts. These are not just nice words. Spoken during this time, they sink deeply into your subconscious and create a powerful alignment with your soul. In the Buddhist path, awakening is not a destination. It's a moment-to-moment experience of presence and truth. Between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., that experience becomes more accessible than ever. So don't miss the chance to connect. Sit in stillness. Ask. Listen. Let your higher self remind you of who you truly are. 6. Offer gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most transformative energies in Buddhist practice. It dissolves ego, softens suffering, and reconnects us with the present moment. And when you're awake between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., when the mind is most sensitive and the soul most exposed, gratitude becomes even more powerful. This is not just about being thankful for material things. It's about recognizing the sacredness of existence, even in its smallest details. According to Buddhist teachings, practicing gratitude aligns with the principle of mudita, or sympathetic joy, the ability to find joy in the happiness and blessings of yourself and others. When you consciously offer thanks during this quiet time, you begin shifting from lack to abundance, from fear to peace. The world hasn't yet rushed in with its demands, and in this stillness, you can appreciate life more fully. Begin simply. In the darkness of your room, place your hands together at your heart center, as you would in a gesture of prayer. Whisper, "Thank you." You don't need a list, though a list can help. Thank your breath. Thank your heart for beating. Thank the lessons of yesterday and the possibilities of today. Thank the challenges too, for they are your teachers. If you like, keep a gratitude journal by your bedside. Write just 3 things you're thankful for each time you wake in these hours. Doing this consistently rewires your brain. Modern science confirms this. Studies show that regular gratitude practice increases serotonin, dopamine, and overall emotional resilience. Buddhism understood this long before the research. This practice also prepares you for mindful action. When you begin your day in gratitude, your thoughts, words, and choices naturally carry that energy forward. You're less reactive, more compassionate, and more open to joy. Remember, between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., the soul is awake. Gratitude is the most natural expression of that awakening, and when you offer it freely, you align yourself with the wisdom of the universe. 7. Cleanse your energy. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is more than just a spiritual nudge. It's often a sign that your energy field needs attention. Buddhist wisdom, along with many Eastern traditions, teaches that we are more than our physical body. We carry subtle energy, what some call prana, chi, or life force. And during the early morning hours, this energy is especially sensitive and reactive. You may wake up feeling heavy, anxious, or unsettled. That is your energetic body trying to communicate. Cleansing your energy at this time is not only helpful, it's essential. Buddhist monks often begin their day with purification rituals, not just to prepare the body and mind, but to clear any negativity that might interfere with their spiritual focus. You do not need incense or elaborate rituals to cleanse your energy. Start with breath. With each inhale, imagine light entering your body. With each exhale, imagine dark or stagnant energy leaving you. Visualize a soft golden or white light surrounding you. You can even whisper a mantra like Om Mani Padme Hum, which is believed to purify negative karma and bring in compassion. Water also plays a powerful role in energetic cleansing. Splash your face with cold water. If possible, take a short, mindful shower. As the water flows over you, imagine it washing away any emotional residue from the previous day. This is not just symbolic. It sends a message to your subconscious that you are starting fresh. Sound can also help. Tibetan singing bowls, soft bells, or chanting can realign your frequency. These sounds are believed to clear energetic blockages and return you to balance. If nothing else, sit in silence and simply feel your body. Where is there tightness? What emotions are stored there? Gently breathe into those areas with compassion. Cleansing your energy doesn't take long, but the effects ripple throughout your entire day. You'll feel lighter, more focused, and spiritually in tune. And as your energy shifts, your reality begins to shift with it. That is the quiet power of Buddhist wisdom in action. 8. Visualize your day. Visualization is a powerful Buddhist practice that can transform the way you experience your day. Between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., when your mind is calm but highly receptive, visualizing positive outcomes and mindful actions sets the tone for your entire day. Buddhism teaches the importance of mental cultivation. The mind is like a garden. What you plant is what grows. Visualization is a way of planting seeds of intention, success, and peace. When you imagine yourself navigating the day with calm, compassion, and wisdom, you train your subconscious to bring that vision into reality. Begin by sitting quietly and breathing deeply. Picture your day unfolding in your mind's eye. See yourself handling challenges with grace, responding to others with kindness, and moving through your responsibilities with ease. Imagine yourself smiling, grounded, and present in each moment. This practice doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything will be perfect. Instead, it invites you to focus on your ideal responses and mindset, which subtly shifts your behavior throughout the day. Buddhist monks use visualization to cultivate qualities like patience, generosity, and equanimity, turning abstract concepts into living experiences. You can also visualize spiritual symbols that resonate with you, like a lotus flower blooming, a radiant Buddha, or a protective light surrounding you. These images remind you of your spiritual path and strengthen your inner resolve. Scientific studies back up what Buddhist sages have known for centuries. Visualization activates neural circuits related to actual experiences, effectively training your brain and body in advance. So by spending just a few minutes visualizing your day between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., you're programming yourself for greater success, peace, and happiness. 9. Practice loving kindness. Loving kindness, or metta in Pali, is a cornerstone of Buddhist meditation. It is the practice of intentionally sending goodwill, warmth, and kindness toward yourself and others. Waking between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. offers a rare and powerful opportunity to deepen this practice because the mind is quiet, the world is still, and your heart is more open. Starting your day with loving kindness is like watering a seed of compassion within you. It softens mental barriers and dissolves negative emotions such as anger, fear, or resentment. These early hours are free from distractions, making it easier to focus your mind and truly feel the emotions behind the words. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Begin by directing loving kindness to yourself with phrases such as, "May I be happy," "May I be healthy," "May I be free from suffering." Feel the warmth and kindness radiate from your heart. After a few minutes, expand this circle of kindness outward. Visualize someone you love and silently repeat, "May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from suffering." Then extend this goodwill to acquaintances, neutral people, and even those you find difficult, recognizing that everyone desires peace and happiness. This practice cultivates empathy and compassion, which Buddhism sees as essential for enlightenment. Neuroscience also supports metta-meditation, showing it activates brain regions related to positive emotions and social connection. Incorporating loving-kindness into your pre-dawn routine sets a tone of peace and connection for the entire day. It transforms not only your mindset, but also your relationships, making you a beacon of calm and compassion in a hectic world. Conclusion. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is not a random disruption. It is a powerful spiritual invitation rooted deeply in Buddhist wisdom. These quiet hours offer a unique chance to connect with your inner world in ways that the busy daytime rarely allows. By embracing this time intentionally, whether through reflection on your dreams, connecting with your higher self, practicing gratitude, cleansing your energy, visualizing your day, or extending loving kindness, you transform what might feel like an inconvenient interruption into a sacred ritual of growth and healing. Buddhism teaches that every moment holds potential for awakening. When you meet these early hours with mindful practices, you align yourself with that truth. Your mind becomes clearer, your heart softer, and your spirit stronger. This sacred time is a gift, a doorway to greater peace and insight if you choose to walk through it. If you find yourself awake in these hours, do not resist. Instead, use the Buddhist tools shared here to nurture your soul and set a powerful tone for your day. Over time, you will notice a profound shift, not only in your mornings, but in your entire life. Thank you for exploring these ancient teachings with me. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to join our journey toward mindfulness and wisdom every day. Your path to awakening begins with a single mindful moment.